Batho dumelang. Le dumelisha ke nna Kgoshigadi ya Mapedi, le Mazulu, le Batswana, le Maxhosa kaofela nje. I welcome you to Mkhukhu Experience, and do follow us on social media. Go Facebook Mkhukhu Experience, go Insta Mkhukhu_experience, and today I'm excited because I'm joined by an old buddy of mine, Mathapelo. Ke kopa o re tsentse ditaweng.
Salmonani nonke emakhaya kaMathapelo Masilela, and we are excited that today we have our I don't know whether to say friend, because to me she's like a sister. So if I say friend, it la ngare ka Mathapelo.
Marlete o ka re herile o re do ka ra o tšo
And I really
she's
old because
not.
our whole problem ya ka ko ra whole.
Yeah, so
she's
she's an
always
old
been
young.
there. Well, yeah, she's an old young.
Yeah.
You know, so I want us to give a round of applause for Mathapelo.
Welcome, OC.
Thank you so much.
It's such a lovely thing. It's an exciting thing to have you. Shilling le rona mo Mkhukhu. Mathapelo, I'm sure you go way back with her. I also go way back with her as well, but
Okay, with me,
Yeah.
how I know Mathapelo was that they were working Kohai.
yeah.
And then it was sleepless nights.
Yeah.
I remember the studio was in the room.
Yeah.
So and then we were sleeping more single bed with my brother.
Yeah.
And every time the single bed it's like the soundproof, and then they start working.
Mathapelo. Mathapelo na le story. Ke kopa utla story ka wena. Who is Mathapelo? O tla kae, o ya kae? Was tseba story sa di single bed?
Wow, you know, I didn't think for Mathapelo actually at that point.
Yeah.
Now so much away.
Yeah.
No, I was, because
Was you a beginning?
So like I had to be aware of that.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it was humbling beginnings,
Yeah.
you know, and me and his brother worked together for many years. And yes, when we started working on our project, we started go Kamureng,
Yeah.
you know, go Khabo. So usually, you know, when you talk about bedroom, always there's like big eyes opening up.
About the bedroom.
Yes.
Yeah, but we were so fortunate because Batswadi ba gae, actually I think they saw, I mean, these kids, we were so young at the time. They had something in themselves, you know, and really ke nagana gore ke wish ya motswadi o mongwe le o mongwe to see ngwana gae a tswela pele in life.
Yeah.
You know, so but man, it was beautiful times. It was authentic times. You know, we enjoyed what we did, we loved what we did. And we worked, I mean, from that time, even like
Yeah.
we're still working together. Abudu Haikeza Mapena,
Yeah.
Mr. Pro. That's what we call him. Yeah, the award-winning producer.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
and we've been through this journey together as well. I mean, well, we worked on my album Stand Sam at the time, and I
I remember the song. About the stand up.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was the song.
Yeah.
And the nice part about it is that it is a song that never grows old. Anytime I meet people who know that album, they tell me about Stand Sam.
You are still their stand-up.
You know,
Yeah.
and actually today I decided I'm gonna do Stand Sam.
Oh,
Please.
wow.
Please, like
I'm gonna perform.
Quickly,
Yes.
Raiti, I mean, me and him know you are a powerhouse. You're a vocalist. What other heads are you wearing, Mathapelo?
Yo. What?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Hey, what many other heads are you wearing? Ke batla ho tloka e. Yeah.
Well, I think along life I learned to be a businesswoman.
Oh yeah.
I learned to do farming. I learned baking.
Yes.
So
guys, Mathapelo bake.
Ke di kgalla ke di bona di nepeng.
But order thing,
Yeah.
I've never azange ya fit.
Yeah.
Like people order the cook mara di fit. So tshwantse ke di like tshwantse ke di check a mistake gore.
Pila.
That's how I knew gore
We should
Mathapelo
just
can
rock
bake.
over.
no,
them.
this special, Robert.
Yeah.
So you make an order, and then
she drops them off personally.
You know, and yeah, those are some of the things that I've been doing besides music, you know.
Acting?
And well, yes, I did theater as well, musicals, and it was one experience. Wow, it was great. I learned a lot within a short space of time.
Yeah, because that's what I wanted to come to. That I feel like her journey, and also looking at my journey, because we both on Isambulu, the musical, and then she's doing also
I did
Marikana as well.
Yes.
So, but I never knew, because it's like theater to us, just like, you know, instead of us pursuing theater, it's like theater
it came after us. You, yeah.
Because when we got there, I knew nothing about theater.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. It was like being given that platform of doing that.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know for when that journey of just being called, because you know, imagine being called or
yeah.
Yeah. So, but then you were able to do that, and then you did it so well. Like, so I wanted to know, for you, that experience of just being, you know, put on the stage in Jesa Theater. How's that for you?
You know, actually, I must say, we grow up not being exposed to theater a lot.
True.
We do music, re bona batho on TV. We want to be like them. But really, we are not aware of other spaces that are there for us to explore. And I mean, when this opportunity came for me, I was like, I'm taking it. And I'm not going to... When they said you're going to do a song, I was like, I'm going to do the song and nobody's going to do it like me.
Yay!
So...
I
knew.
Thought of a person, they should just forget about
you
that
don't
person.
never ever think of anybody who would come and I mean, when I got to theater, it was a new space, different. I mean, how they do things. Like I say, I've learned a lot within a short space of time. But because also my heart was willing, I was willing to learn. And I didn't have this thing out of, no, Mathapelo. I thought to myself, you know what, learn as much as you can. And that's what I did. Also what I do vocal coaching.
Right.
Yeah, so also what I teach, the kids that I teach them part of theater. Because what I want is for them to know so what must they expect, you know. And because Rona Zankara Raditola and you know. And I mean, I've worked with Bra Obri Sekhabi. I mean, he is the man, you know. The great director.
Yeah.
And I mean, I challenged myself as to when they led me and taught me how theater was done. It was so challenging. And the other thing is that I started with a very difficult character.
Yeah.
I'm not a person who just, you know, is able to cry in front of people.
Yeah,
because
that's
you know,
difficult.
So I mean, I was playing, you know, a wife of the policeman. By Longhore, they were killed at that time, and you can imagine. Always, I had to imagine the wife Alimo audiencing.
The whole thing, like being
inside she had to see herself through me.
Yeah.
All those emotions, they had to be real. There you are real. You are real. You just can't. You know,
fake it.
Yeah. So I had to allow myself, and open up myself for this challenge, and I did it. I did it, and I mean, obviously, because I'm a child of God, always I would pray, but I know the reason why you chose me to do this. You knew that I'm capable of doing it, you know.
Yeah, I think also wanting to, like she noted a very powerful point of saying, also Kingwana Mudimo.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wanted to ask her, like, what is it that keeps you going, like even today? Because I believe that we as a nation, we got to a point whereby, you know, artists, everything was just on pause for us. You know, some even gave up. Some even thought, you know, music cannot work. Art is just another thing. But I wanted to ask you that, gore, king into you trying to make sure, gore, you even today you still believing in your craft, in your art, in what you do.
The way ke godisitsweng ka teng, always my grandmother used to tell me, gore, we trust only one God. And if you move away from that, o tlo kopana le dintho mo tseleng, and they will break you. They will a backbone as well. So I've always been rooted in my belief of God, the power, the source. You know, I mean, I've went through a lot in my journey of life. You know, and one thing that always brought me back is to believe gore Modimo is there and everything happens for a reason.
True.
You know, I mean, even during this time of Corona, and also the word helps.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
One thing that has always been in my mind, gore, you need to be sane. Keep your mind sane more than anything else.
Protect your peace.
You know, because you will see things happening around you.
Yeah.
You will see people dying around you. You will end up dying because your mind is not strong. You have to stand. You know, so it kept me. I think this is the most important thing that keeps me going on and on and on to keep myself sane. And otherwise, I believe in this talent Elong Modimo has given me.
True.
You know, and I know what will take it away.
There's no one. You know, I wish we had more time to sit with us, Mathapelo. Just to wrap it up, you know, we thank you for coming here. We thank you for, you know, for being such an inspiration to us. We're still looking forward to, you know, your project. I know you're working on something.
Right.
And I know that you're going to give us something. So from us here at Mkhukhu Experience, we thank you for tuning in. From me, Tulan Mapena.
And from me, Tepiso Royalty. I was just thinking, what an awesome person we've just had, and I'm just caught up in everything that she was saying. So we will be sure to release your social handles as well, where people can get you, what you're up to, and all of that stuff.
Definitely.
From me, it is adios, amigos. Please, guys, do subscribe. Hit that bell right there. And we'll see you next time right here on Mkhukhu Experience. Adios, amigos.
Thank you for having me.